have an addiction to the fastest cars in the world. We've already gone into the new Forza Motorsport game and figured out what the fastest car in the game is. Today, in the words of Dominic Toretto, I wanted to live my life a quarter mile at a time and figure out what the fastest drag racing car is. Little bit of a problem. There isn't actually drag racing in the new Forza Motorsport, so this is gonna be a little bit jank, but the results should hopefully be consistent. I think the best way of doing this is gonna be going to Le Mans. Then we will set the track rubber to 100. That way it'll be the closest to like a prep to drag strip that we can get. We'll get the countdown timer so we can rev up our car. Our distance up in the top right starts on 0.00 miles. So we're going to rev it up. We're going to drive down the strip. As soon as we get to 0.25, which is about here, we kind of have to drive off the road a little bit. That is where our timer will stop. You guys are going to be in charge of doing the time. I got an achievement. Rev it up and go. The timer begins. Beautiful. And shift it up through the gears. I'm going to need to turn my traction control off. I forgot about that from yesterday. Then go, and cross the line. A 10.7. Okay, nice. Considering we're using a stock AMG GT, I think that's a pretty good result. How about I use the 599XX Evo? The last time I used a lot of these cars was when we were doing our top speed build. I think the majority of stuff is going to be the same. All I'm going to do is go all-wheel drive. I'm going to then need to upgrade the gearbox on all of these. I'm going to upgrade the front tire width and the rear tire width, and obviously get drag racing tires. I think other than that, I'm probably good to go. I'm just going to need to mess around with the tune a little bit and we'll be able to send it. Let's try with the 599XX Evo all-wheel drive launch. Good gear ratios, actually. And then launch it. Go. 140, 150, and across the line at about 160 miles an hour. That felt pretty quick. Let's call it 8.69 just because it's funny. In editing, I will make sure the times are legit, but since we're not there just yet, we're just gonna go with close enough times for the moment. I know a lot of people are gonna be asking for this car. I need to do it. I think it's time for the Lamborghini Diablo GTR. For those of you who don't know, the Lamborghini Diablo GTR was the fastest drag car in Forza Horizon 5. The developers kind of nerfed it. It's got over 1,000 horsepower. It weighs very little. I don't have enough car XP to upgrade this car to the max. No, hold on. Okay. Yeah. Don't worry. Did I just really salvage a draw? Bro, you were winning! I am filled with a sense of pride and accomplishment. Lamborghini Diablo on the drag strip. Sorry, on the drag strip. We have all-wheel drive, 1,300 horsepower, and super lightweight. Not the greatest first gear. I might need to mess around with my gear ratios if we think this is going to be super insane, but there we go. Cross the line. Chat, how do we do? 8.50. Let's call it there. Lamborghini Diablo dethrones the Ferrari. I think we need even faster stuff. I know people are going to be disappointed if I don't do it. I'm going to do it. The developers actually thought it was so fast, they nerfed it. There are no engine swaps available for this car. There is no drivetrain swaps available for this car. Now I basically need to make a a rear wheel drive drag car with skinny front tires, thick rear tires, and kind of hope for the best. Let's go, Shelby Monaco. Look at when I rev the car. The whole camera moves. 600 horsepower, 1,200 pounds. What was that? What was that bog? I've never seen a car bog like that in this game. I think that was like 12 seconds. That was a 10.5. It's time for a Toyota Supra. In Forza Horizon 5, you can drive a Supra that has what, like 1,500 horsepower or something like that? And in Forza Motorsport, you can only have 1,200 horsepower. Once again, a car has been nerfed for this game. Why does it sound so bad? It sounds so weird. Considering it has been nerfed, it's not bad at all. But I think we can go quicker. It's time to whip out the big boys. The car I can't pronounce. Pininfarina Battista. This is an all-electric hypercar made in Italy. Now that I say that, that's just a byword for it will break down, but don't pay attention to that. There's actually another glitch in Forza Motorsport. When you're working on an electric car, all of like the logos disappear. We have 1,900 horsepower, 3,600 pounds. No, it only has one gear. On one hand, the fact that it's electric is gonna mean it's super fast off the line. It's got an absurd amount of power, but the fact that we can't tune our gear might ruin us. Yeah, that's a very wheel spinny start, even on minimal pressure. Wow, look at the speed. 200 miles an hour. The Pininfarina is mega quick. All right, let's throw that as a 7.9. I think we can beat that though, chat. On the topic of electric hypercars, why don't I use the electric hypercar? We are maxed gears, like max revs. How is that a 1.5 0 to 60 time? It just isn't. Bro, that's a 10-second quarter mile. The game gives you like estimates of what your car should be able to do. It says 0 to 60 in 1.5 seconds. We're just gonna count it because it's not even close. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. It's 3 seconds. It's still quick, but that's not 1.5 seconds. There is something wrong with the Rimac in this game, and I don't understand what it is. The Jesco, we have already crowned the winner for the fastest car in the game in terms of top speed. It's the car that uses the most amount of fuel. Will the Koenigsegg Jesco be the fastest drag car in the game? I have no idea, but we're gonna figure that out. Aero, we're already on the limited drag option. Oh, actually, that's weight reduction. I guess we'll go for that, sure. Upgrade the tires for that extra thickness and toss the drag tires on. We only have 1,600 horsepower, but I think the combination of all-wheel drive, a petrol engine, and drag tires is actually gonna let us be insanely fast. Why is the shadow quality so poor on my car? Okay, go. I think I might need to fix the gear ratios. Yeah, we're probably gonna want to be like a 4-speed gearbox, but that was already like an 8.5. No way is the Pininfarina gonna be the fastest drag car. Let me just try to make this thing more 50-50 on the differential. I love that though. Go. Better off the line, maybe a better gear change, maybe a little early if anything. And then go, 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 go. It doesn't feel that much faster. I think I need to work on the Pininfarina a little bit closer then. We've just got to work on the tune a little bit and see if we can get it to launch a little nicer. What's funny about this car is it actually says 0 to 60 is only 1.6 seconds. Since we know this is going to be the fastest drag car in the game, I'm going to put the actual times with the actual frames that we hit the times on the screen, so we will have a perfectly accurate reading. Rev it up and away we go. That's too much front. That's way too much front. I could feel the front wheels doing a burnout there. Yeah, that didn't work. More rear wheel drive. I think I might need to mess around with my anti-dive and anti-squat because it genuinely did a wheelie off the line. Okay, there. Good. Good. Don't bounce. Don't bounce. That was our fastest one yet for sure. I'm really hoping with all of my attempts that I've done, when I'm editing this video, I can like figure it out based off the frames that we start and when we end, that one of these runs will be the quickest. We will see. And go. Okay, that did a wheelie off the line. I don't think that's the answer. Yeah, that was slower. That was definitely slower. The Battista is the fastest drag car in the game. If you guys find something faster than this, though, send it to me on the AR12 Discord, and I will check it out in a future video.